I'm curious now, when you were talking about for the past 5 years really optimizing your health, what's going on with this no drinking thing? Like, this is part of the movement that you're creating, and I'm curious to know what this is, what this is about.
Well, I was always just a social drinker. You know, I drank a few beers during the week, a bit more on the weekends. Sometimes I get drunk, and it was a lot of fun. There was nothing too crazy. I was not an alcoholic, although everyone suspects that you are when you say you don't
Right,
drink.
yeah,
Right?
everyone thinks that.
Everyone's always like so suspect.
Especially
like,
you being Australian, there's stereotypes about Australians drinking a lot.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And actually, last time I was in Vegas, I was hanging out with a bunch of Aussies, and they fucking crushed it. I mean, they're really good at drinking.
Yeah, we do drink a lot
really
as a nation.
As a culture,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's everyone, but damn.
Yeah. Yeah, we do drink a lot. But look, there were times when I drank a lot, and there were times, and it was fun as hell, quite frankly. However, I got to about 34, 35. I'm 40 now, and I put on a bit of weight slowly but surely. I got sick and tired of feeling sick and tired from hangovers. I was sleeping in till 10 or 11 at night, in the morning rather. My skin was really dry. I just looked in the mirror and I just felt really mediocre and average, like I was just existing in the world.
That's almost worse than feeling bad. Feeling mediocre is almost worse.
Yeah.
Because it just means you're not really trying at all.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was, my life sucks, it's so terrible. I was just blah, like a 5 out of 10.
Ugh.
Right? And so I took a 30-day break. Well, actually, what happened was that I woke up with a hangover in Austin, Texas, right? I was at South by Southwest Festival, and I had 2 gin and tonics the night before only. It was free drinks from a bar. It was a party going on. I woke up, had this terrible hangover, and I went to have a hangover breakfast in an International House of Pancakes, the IHOP.
The best place to do it.
And I went in there and I sat down, and in IHOP they have photos of the food that you eat on the menu.
It's delicious.
And these big bright colors of like pancakes and maple syrup and eggs and bacon. And because I was hungover, I had a headache and I was tired, I was like, oh, that just looks horrendous. And then I look over to the right, there's a guy who couldn't have been less than 500 pounds, right? And he's just tucking into this all-you-can-eat, like, pancakes. I'm looking out the window. There's a freeway on the right-hand side. It's dark and gloomy. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this is the pits, man. Like, this sucks. And I was like, I got to change here.
Cameron's laughing. I think this has happened to Cameron before. I'm pretty sure this is just his life story.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a break from alcohol. I'm just going to see if I can do 30 days. I'm going to just go for 30 days, right? And it was just to see if I could do it, you know? And so I just went. After 7 days, I was like, damn, I'm sleeping pretty good here. I feel a lot clear-minded, a lot better. After 14 days, I said, wow, I think I've lost a little bit of weight here. Day 21, I started getting up earlier on a Saturday and Sunday, like 7 or 8 in the morning, started exercising, going to the gym. And after 30 days, I'd lost 13 pounds of fat in 30 days. And all I'd done was just stop drinking alcohol. But it wasn't just not drinking alcohol. It was I wasn't eating the late night burger or fries or the kebabs because, you know, you do with alcohol. Yeah. I'd saved all this money and everything was just like, whoa, I feel pretty damn good right now. So I went, I'll see if I can do 40 days. Then I was like, wonder if I can do 50 days. Then after about 60 days, I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to hang out with a higher caliber of person now. I'm starting to have deeper conversations. Oh my God, I'm still attracting women and I'm not drinking. Yeah. And not only am I attracting women, but I'm attracting like a higher caliber of women. I see where you're going there. I see what you did there. So I just kept going. And then I went for 1 year. I was back in Austin. I went into the Luster Pearl Bar on Rainey Street in Austin, and I went and ordered a Budweiser. I'm like, I'm going to drink this damn beer. I'm going to celebrate 1 year without drinking. And I went to get the beer.
You're going to celebrate 1 year without drinking with a drink.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right, to celebrate, because I still equated the alcohol with celebration, right?
Yeah.
As society does. And I went to put it to my lips, and I smelt it, and it smelled bloody good. It really did. Like, I smelled, ooh, that smells good. But something stopped me. I just put it back down. I slid it back over the table to the barman. I said, you know what? Give me water, ice, and a piece of lime instead. And I drank the water, and I haven't touched a drop of alcohol since. And I feel amazing. Since then, I became a Sports Center anchor on ESPN. I achieved that lifelong goal. My health has improved.
I didn't know that the ESPN Sports Center thing happened while you were in the transition of not drinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So that was one of the reasons. Like, I'm convinced I wouldn't have got that job if I had still been drinking. Not that I was drinking a lot, But not drinking gave me so much more clarity and so much more focus and so much more energy that when the opportunity to become a sports center anchor on ESPN presented itself, I went for it. I had clarity, energy, focus, and I just went, I am going to make this happen. And I did it. I wasn't waking up hungover like, oh, maybe I'll call that producer today. Or it's no big deal if I get it or if I don't get it. It was like, I'm making this happen.
That's really smart. Do you find that that in the beginning you were maybe lacking confidence because it's such a social crutch?
I mean, massively.
Yeah.
I mean, drinking alcohol, people think they can't go out if they're not drinking. They think they can't fit in if they're not drinking. They think they can't walk up to a pretty girl if you're a guy and if you're not drinking. So yeah, I had those doubts. But you know what? After like 30 days, after like doing it and after just getting used to going out, I realized it's all just in the brain. It's all a nonsense that you like I have more fun now. I dance more. I sing more. I have the most fun of most people at a party. Well, I have the most fun of anyone at a party, I should say, from not drinking.
I'm pretty sure that your singing isn't as good without
My
drinking.
singing sucks, quite frankly. So you probably shouldn't listen to me sing at any time. But the point is that once you realize you don't need it, your whole world opens up. You save money, you have more energy, your skin looks better. Here's a warning, okay? If you just quit drinking for 30 days, you will get better looking. I'm warning you, you will get better looking. So I'm warning you out there, if you want to get better looking, okay, quit alcohol.
Well, I mean,
or if you don't want to get better looking, just keep drinking alcohol because it shows up in your face, right? It's a poison, the toxin.
It's true.
And so you look weathered. You get crow's feet. The wrinkles in your forehead start to be more pronounced. You just look old before your time.